hello. Why was that red? It suddenly went red. Okay, anyway, we're getting started. It's another Attack on Titan manga read along. Even though I haven't done one in 2 weeks, I'm here and Cherry has helped me to be responsible, and we're going to be reading some manga today and again on Friday. Okay, so this is it's Sunday now, and tomorrow will be Monday, and then Tuesday. You know how the days of the weeks work. But I'll probably be posting this on either Monday or Tuesday. So by the time you see this, just know I'm going to be streaming on Twitch on Friday, and then I'll be reading more. So if you want to read along live, please join me. He asked me yesterday if I have friends, and I said no because they talk too much and they irritate me. Sotos are so mean. Think of all the free time you'll get because of him. Yeah, just focus on the positive. Okay, so we're reading from chapter 65 to 67. 3 chapters, and the first one is called Dreams and Curses. So, shout out to everyone who is here live reading along with me. Tiago, well, I don't know if Tiago's going to stick around because he doesn't read Attack on Titan manga. Dark Shadow's here, Hunter, Modru, Cherry, Sotos. Thank you guys for being here and supporting me. I appreciate it. Obviously because you like Attack on Titan, but also because you like me. Right? Anyway, let's read. Talk to me, Grandpa. You're gonna die soon, right?
Kenny, did you kill more military police?
If you mean the ones snooping around here, they're feeding the trees now. I don't mean to spoil your trip to the afterlife, but I finally found my little sister, Kucho. She was working at a brothel in the underground. One of her customers got her pregnant. She won't listen to me and says she's gonna have it. How dare she have her child? How dare she not punish an innocent baby for other people's mistakes? As for that other branch of the family, looks like they've moved south near Shiga. Imagine if she had listened to Kenny, we wouldn't have had Levi. No, don't think about it. We have Levi, it's fine. Thank you to Kuchel for bringing into the world the most amazing, most handsome short boy ever. As for the other branch of the family, looks like they've moved south, near Shiganshina district. But I guess someone got in the way of their business too, so they're still poor. What's going on? Didn't the Ackermans used to be a warrior family close to the crown? How did this happen? Now there's only a few of us left. The whole clan's on the brink of extinction. What do we do to make the monarchy hate us this much? Come on, Grandpa, tell me. Don't you love your grandson?
The grandson I doted on has become Kenny the Ripper, terror of the capital. I had planned to protect you from the monarchy by taking your ancestors' secret with me to the grave, but now it looks like there's no point in doing that. The monarchy doesn't hate the Ackerman family. They fear us. The king fears the Ackermans because he cannot control us.
I always like tweeting things from Attack on Titan manga. So I will tweet this one because this one's pretty important. They don't hate us. They fear us because they can't control us. I need to tweet that. I'm not even freaking 5 pages in. And I already want to tweet something. That is just freaking Attack on Titan. Glad you have fun bullying me. This desktop. They fear us. Wait. They fear us they because they can't control us. And then the eyes emoji. You know the one. Hashtag Attack on Titan. Wait, what is that? Attack on Titan. Fine, no, just Attack on Titan. Tweet. Next up.
My generation was the first born after humanity moved inside the walls, so it's not as if I know everything. But I do know that our clan was the royal government's sword and shield. We had a key role in ensuring humanity's continued survival. And the rest of humanity, the vast majority who did not belong to one of these central houses, were one people who all came from the same bloodline. In other words, there is one major race living within the walls, alongside a few other bloodlines who each have but a few numbers. One of those lines is known as Asians, a people vastly different from us. The problem was, the existence of different bloodlines disrupted the king's ideal system of rule. The king hoped to rewrite the memories of all humanity, wipe out history, and realize his dream of perfect peace and order. Huh? Humanity's memories? What are you talking about? The power of the Titans. Generations of kings have inherited and guarded the power of the Titans. They used that incredible power to build the giant walls that protect humanity from them, and eliminate all trace of humanity's history outside those walls. However, the memories of people from these minority bloodlines, including ours, were not affected by the king. The king's power to alter and erase memories of the past only works on members of this majority race. In other words, to complete his great work and eliminate history, the king must use other means to silence the minority bloodlines who are not affected by the power of the Titans. You don't mean? Yes. While most of the lines obeyed, two groups objected to the king's philosophy. They gave up their status and turned their backs on the monarchy, the Asian bloodline, and the Ackerman family.
I like how his eyes are like this the whole time. He looks so like he's suspecting someone the whole time. In any case, my father's generation didn't pass on humanity's lost history to their children. They hoped to protect their children from the monarchy's purges. In the end, the head of our family offered his own life to ensure the survival of the other Ackermans and was executed. But now it seems his noble sacrifice was pointless. I see. I think I'll believe this story of yours. Things will be more fun that way. Or so I thought until this very moment. Wow, it's pretty cool to see him like back then versus now.
Father!
Do you think I'm lying to you? I waited for this day because I knew this one time you definitely wouldn't lie. This is your precious succession ritual, isn't it? You know my intentions this whole time. You knew my intentions this whole time and you strung me right along. You used me. Quite the charmer. I'm grateful. I'd always thought my brother taking a stray like you off the street was just another of his crazy whims. But if you insult Yuri one more time, you're gonna find your head missing. It's all the same to me. Stop it! And then, I don't know, does she hit him? Does she pull him? Let go of my father. Oh, Historia, you poor thing. You get it, right? After what he told you? This old man's trying to turn you into a monster and make you eat Aaron. Aren't those my orders? Huh? What's so sad about becoming a Titan and saving all of humanity? Huh? You think it's your mission to eat your friend and upset your little tummy? Yes. I'm going to eat Eren and bring my sister back. Then I'll inherit the history of this world and wipe out all of the Titans. That is my mission. Whoa, hold on. Historia, have you forgotten what your dad did to you? You were born in the first place out of someone's misery because this man disregarded his place in the world just so he could feel good with a house servant. Your mother had you because she thought if things went well, maybe she could become the master's wife. But your existence was a disgrace to his subjects and the assembly. Everyone wished you'd never been born, including your daddy here. But then, the unthinkable. Those pedigreed brats of his went to meet their maker all in one night. And what do you know? This nice old fella comes strolling up to you. The assembly ordered us in the interior squad to cleanse the stain on the royal honor by making the whore this man slept with disappear, along with her kid. But he decided to protect you, and just you. He saved your life by covering up your birth and sending you to the military. Only the Wallace knew to keep an eye on you. Why was that? Because his paternal instincts finally kicked in and he decided to start loving his daughter? Beep, wrong, boop boop. He just needed your blood. Not only that, this piece of shit doesn't want to turn into a Titan himself, so he keeps ordering his brother and daughter to do it. I've got more. He even tried to hide the fact that Frida and his brats were dead and the power of the Titans had been stolen, all because he's scared. He was scared that without the power, the Reyes family wouldn't be the center of the universe anymore. Hi Dave. Thank you for the sub. Oh, 14 months. Whoa. It's been a year and 2 months. Thank you. Has it really been that long? What do we have here? Looks like an actual good friend to me. Good to see you. I'm reading Attack on Titan as usual when you pop in. I think that happens a lot, actually. I saw you replied to it already. He even tried to hide the fact, the center of the universe. He only started spitting out some details when Eren used the power of the Titans to take back Trust District. Do you know how much we lost in those 5 years? How many precious lives? Of course he don't give two shits about any of it. Not his family, not humanity, and certainly not you. All he cares about is protecting himself. So, what do you think of your father now? And then he grabs the knife with his hands and pulls it out of his mouth. And yes, Kenny's spitting facts. Oh, nice to see you, drunk Eldian. Long time no see. There's something I haven't told you yet. I can't be allowed to become a Titan. There's a reason. You can't trust anyone else. Huh, is that so? Father! Kenny, you've served me well all these years. I'm proud of my brother's decision that day. Your own ambitions will not be realized, but I know that humanity will find the right path. You're free now. Find something else to live for and die an old man. That don't sound too fun. And then he walks up to where Eren is. Kenny, what are you doing? You just turn into a Titan. I won't get in your way any longer. Just count to 3 first. Both of you can become Titans and fight to the death. If Historia wins, peace reigns eternal. If she loses to Eren, nothing changes. It's probably hard for you to bite through your tongue right now, ain't it? I'll make a little notch for you. Whoa. You want me to keep drawing breath till I die in my sleep? Who could even call that living?
Historia! Don't worry, this shot will let you become a powerful titan. I chose the titan that was most suited for battle. You lose control once you become a titan, but there's still hope. Eren is still in those restraints. Now hurry, take the shot. But when I say eat him, that's not exactly it. You just need to bite through his spine and ingest his spinal fluid.
Sorry. He's just thinking that in his head. He didn't laugh out loud. That was just my addition. Well, I'd better take a big step back. Hurry, Historia! Take the shot! And then Historia standing there with it in her hands, looking at it, her veins. She could do it. But then she looks up at Eren. Why? Eren, why don't you turn into a titan? If I become a titan, you're just going to get eaten. Why don't you do something? And then Eren is crying with blood over his face and tears running down his cheeks. Do it, Historia! Never needed to happen. What? Me? My dad? If my father hadn't done what he did here 5 years ago, your sister would have been able to take care of everything, right? Just because my father and I stole the power of the Titans from its rightful place, so many people died. Armin's grandfather, Thomas, Mina, Melius, Nak, Marco, everyone in Squad Levi, the residents of Stohis district, the soldiers who tried to rescue me, Hannes, and so many more I don't know. I could never atone for all of that. It never needed to happen. All of those days we spent training, all those dreams about what we could be, past the walls. I never needed to happen. But it's so funny because he did all this. Like his dad, he says, oh, his dad stole the blah blah blah, but didn't. Time travel. And then she looks at him with tears in her eyes, and she remembers when she was younger and she felt like he feels now. Do it. At the very least, I want you to end it all for me. Historia, eat me and save humanity. He didn't mean it like that. It's up to you now. Eren, that day, the time you called me normal, that made me really happy. And then psst, she sticks it in her. Did this happen? What happened? I don't remember what happened. I remember, didn't she? Okay, so we have a double spread here. Ooh, something. Yeah, psst. Are you reading with us, Dave? Because she did psst. And then they see light coming from where they are. Damn it! No, a titan. Eren! Cliffhanger. I remember there was a ton of Historia hate on the internet at that time. I wish I could know how I felt when it was coming out weekly. Whoa! But this is not how it happened in the manga, didn't she? I'm just a big fan of your sound effects. Oh, did I do psst? Monthly, yes, monthly. Wait a minute, but this is not what happened in the anime. I'm trying to remember. I will read how it turns out. I still remember. I don't remember that. I remember her throwing it and him licking it. That was like, he went like, it was like a freaking Simpsons episode. Like, Homer Simpson licking up beer or something. Okay, here we go. Episode 66, Wish. So suddenly Ymir is there. Is this in a memory? What's wrong, Historia? A splinter. It stabbed me. Oh, wait, what? Let me see. What is this? A wood splinter? I tried to go and see you. What? You tried to cross the fence? Yeah. You know you shouldn't do that. Oh, it's like a bunch of memories. Okay. You can't cross the fence. Hey, girl, you're trying to do a good deed, aren't you? Didn't I tell you not to cross the fence? Whoa! What's wrong, Historia? Are you scared? You just have to inject that serum into your body. That's all. Father, my sister, why didn't she fight? What the hell? You've got no guts, Historia. Hurry up and transform into the ruler of this world. Not just Frida. In the 100 years since humanity was first trapped by the Titans, why didn't the race family ever get rid of the threat of the Titans and free humanity, despite having the power to control all Titans? Ooh, Historia's asking questions. Someone's not gonna like that. I remember sometimes Frida would start acting like a completely different person, like she was being possessed by something. She'd say that we were sinners, and afterwards she'd get really depressed, like there was something constantly troubling her. Was that because she inherited the lost memories of this world? Did she inherit the first king's ideology too? Did she inherit the will of D? I'm kidding. That's right. The first king race, the man who created this walled land, wished for a world where humanity was ruled by the Titans. The first king believed that was the true way to peace, the way to true peace. I don't know why. It's only known to those who see the memories of the world. I learned that firsthand. My father acted the same way when he inherited the king's ideology. Both my brother and I wanted him to free humanity from the Titans. We asked him time and time again, but he did not grant us our wish, nor did he ever reveal why. Eventually, the day came when my father had to entrust his role to a son. My younger brother volunteered, but he gave me a mission of my own in exchange. He said he wanted me to pray. He looks so much like Armin though, right? Why does he look so much like Armin, grown-up Armin? When I saw my brother's eyes after he had inherited the power of the Titans, I understood what he meant. My brother had become the sole creator of this world. And its ultimate governing force, an all-knowing, all-powerful being. Do you know what that's called? God. Our word for that is God. There is meaning in every catastrophe, whether humanity is fated to perish or survive. That decision is in God's hand. My mission is to summon God back into this world and offer my prayers to her. I'm sorry for not explaining everything earlier, but what other choice do we have left? She'll show you what other choice is left. There isn't one. No matter what happens, there's no hope for humanity with the king's power inside of Eren. But I'll be controlled by the first king's ideology, just like my sister and all the heirs before her. I'm praying, Historia, that God will guide humanity. Yes, all we can do is pray. Krista, I have no right to tell you how to live. I must let God dwell within me. That is my mission. So this is just a wish of mine. Okay, so that's Ymir's words, obviously. And so it is the way of my father. Blech. All these the thinking and the text, like it's a little bit. Okay, wait, let's focus. So Ymir says this is just a wish of mine. So that's obviously Ymir's words telling her to. She's remembering that Ymir wanted her to live her own life and not how others wanted her to be, or what others wanted her to be. It is the way my father wants me to be. And then she remembers Ymir's last moments. Live your life with pride. And can she feel that is true when she listens to her father's words here? Look at that face. So she throws it on the ground, and then he goes. But he shows his gums even. Like, how do you even? I don't even know, like gums and everything. But also absolute fear. Like, how could you even do that expression? Like, it's too crazy. It has these huge eyes looking down, worried the forehead like this, worried the eyebrows like this, and then like it looks angry. He doesn't because of his eyebrows. Hysteria! He's angry and scared. Whoa! And then she freaking flips him. Thud. God, what a load of bull. You're just saying whatever you can think to manipulate me and save yourself. Ha! Ha! That's it. I've had enough. I won't let you kill me. And then she grabs his bag and walks up to where Eren is. What? Ha ha ha. That's good, you two. This is getting interesting. Hey, Historia, what are you doing? We're leaving, Eren. Huh? You need to eat me. You're part of the chosen bloodline. I'm not. There's nothing special about me. It's bad for everyone if I keep on living. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of him, but it's very dramatic. But understandably so, considering everything. But just, I've seen this before and I know what he becomes. So it's very dramatic in retrospect. Please just hurry up and eat me. I can't go on living like this. Shut up, you stupid crybaby. Quiet. Exterminate the Titans. What a pain in the ass. Who would volunteer to do that? In fact, I think humanity is the problem. We should just let the Titans destroy mankind. Guess that makes me humanity's enemy. Understand? The worst, most despicable girl in history. Oh. Remember? What did it... The translation in the last season was really bad, and then he said the baddest girl in the world. He was kind of right that it's bad for everyone if he keeps living. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Baddest girl in the world. I'm letting you get away from here, and then I'll destroy everything. Father, Uri, Frida, wait for me. I'm coming. And that's what turns into a Titan. Dun dun dun. Fansubs had it as baddest girl, and some people thought he was flirting. The way that the translation made it sound was like flirting, but obviously if you remember this part, you'll know that it was a reference. But I don't think I immediately remembered, and I was like the baddest girl. Like, no, it was. I remember just thinking like that's weird. And then there was this meme with Historia with this big lips and these nails or something, like baddest bitch. Rod Race, that bastard! He turned into a titan! That's it. If someone from the Rice family becomes a titan, then he can just eat me here. It's fine, Historia. Run! No! Why not? I may be humanity's enemy, but I'm your friend, Aaron. I can't be a good girl, and I don't want to be a god. But when I see someone crying, saying no one needs them, I want to tell them it's not true. No matter who, no matter where, I'll come to the rescue. So cute. I do love Historia. It's just sad that obviously she has so little role for a lot of the last season, but understandable. But I miss her, and I hope that we'll get to see her again in the final part. And then, Historia! And then she tumbles away. Oh shit. It's the demon, Mikasa. You okay? Aww. She helped her. Give me the keys. Captain, everyone. Damn it, which of these keys is it? Hurry up, Connie. You stumbled onto me reading manga. You hear me, shirtless wonder? It's not just that Titan. Guys with guns are flying this way too. Well, first of all, the roof's going to collapse. And then, boom. Oops. I almost thought I knocked this over. I don't want to spill water on my new keyboard. Shirtless wonder. Okay, so they get him out and then boom, break. Move! Really, just how shitty can this day get? That thing looks bigger than the Colossus Titan. Hold on. Whoa, Rod! You've really screwed the pooch this time. I finally see you didn't know any more about the Titans than the rest of us. Damn it! Captain Ackerman, you idiots! Don't come any closer! This is bad. There's no way out. Why? Wasn't he going to eat me? Everyone's going to die. Should I turn into a Titan? No, the ceiling's caving in. My Titan's not big enough to hold it back. Everyone's going to get crushed. What is that? Does he just do that? Can you guys see? What does he do here? Wait, I'm trying to see the face. I'm sorry, everyone. Wait, I think I was useless. I was never humanity's great hope. I've always been useless from the very beginning. Armor? What? Now you want to play the tragic hero? You've been able to settle everything on your own before, haven't you? Quit sobbing. This isn't the first time it's been this bad. Not saying I'd like to get used to it, of course. It'd be hard enough to escape even if we didn't have to carry Aaron and Historia as we flew. No, there's nowhere left to run. The heat from that Titan will probably be burned to death if we get any closer. Still, what else can we do but fly through and hope for the best? He got a cramp in his leg. He's angsting. I love how Connie hugs Aaron's abs when they're getting him out. Wait, I didn't see that. It's too far back. Okay, still, what else can we do but fly through and hope for the best? So you just want to wait here and hold hands until we either get crushed or burnt to death because we're enemies of humanity? I'm sorry for always doing this to you, but Aaron, you have to make a choice. This poor boy is so traumatized at this point, he doesn't even know. He's just, don't say those words, it's trigger words, Levi. And then, I'm sorry. I want you to let me do it just once. Let me believe in myself. Yeah! Believe in yourself! For now. Don't believe in yourself later when you want to destroy the world. But now believe in yourself. To save your friends. Oh, but later he wants to destroy the world to save his friends too. Even if his friends don't want that. Boof! Continued in volume 7. He's back. Wait, you're... My bad. Sorry I'm late. Hope you left some for me. Baggy Pants Leon appears. Who the fuck is that? Who's Baggy Pants Leon? Historia. Aaron, the 104th. The wall they face is unscalable unless they each make their own decisions. Dun dun dun. So, we're starting volume 17. That will be the last chapter for today. Oh, look at such a pretty cover. Oh, look how good they look. Oh. I remember so many memes coming out of it. What's that? Oh, he's trying to unlock Aaron's foot without flying backwards. Oh, it's the man who... Oh my god. Is that guy? Are you kidding me? Why is he back? Why? Baggy Pants Leon. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just trying to give my hair some volume. I look like I could be Aaron's sister now with this hair color. I don't know why I feel that way. Okay, let's go. Chapter 67. Outside the walls of Orvud district. Hi, Blade Wild OG. Oh, did you guys see that? That the girl from the last season, what's her name again? The one, not this, the small mini Aaron. Would you still be his bro when he gets? Huh? Gabi, yes, thank you. So she was apparently, maybe her design, maybe like a little bit of her character, I'm not sure how much, but she was inspired by Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. I saw people say that on Twitter. Isayama said that maybe at the event, recent event. And then the other boy, Falco, he was inspired by someone from Breaking Bad, but I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so... Pretty cool. I'm very envious of everyone who got to go there. I wish I could have gone. So it's probably more like her design and maybe some personality traits, but not like as if she's a copy-paste, but just inspired by. I mean, Aaron, you said you looked like you wouldn't be Aaron's sister because... Oh, would you still be his bro when he gets nuts in season 4? No, but I don't mean like you don't choose to be someone's sister or brother, right? I just think that my hair color looks similar to his now, and it's kind of a reference to a joke that I always, when anime characters have the same color hair, I always think they're family. It was just like a joke. Her design is based off female Aaron sketches he did years ago, but bits of her character are taken from Arya. Cool. But even her design is, to me, is reminiscent of Arya's, short and interesting. Okay, here we go, guys. Aaron, Aaron, Aaron. And then, oh, this is the armor. Okay, so they've pulled him out of the neck of the armored attack titan. Drunk Aldian says, I feel sad that Isayama had to ask people to be nice to him before NYC event because he knew there were a lot of people mad due to the controversial ending. I heard about that too, and it is sad, but I am willing to bet big money that I'm gonna love the ending because people hate my opinions on the show, and therefore I believe they hate the ending because it might be similar to how I would want things to end. Does that make sense? Like, if they hate my feelings on the show, then obviously if my feelings of the show are reflected in the ending or feeling similar to what I think, they're going to hate the ending. So I'm really looking forward to it and finding out what happens. And I'm just really glad. As far as I'm aware, I haven't heard everything that he said, but I'm glad that he didn't buckle down and be like, oh, I apologize, or he made any kind of like, oh yeah, I could have done the ending better or something like that. So I really respect that. If he never like did something like that, I really respect him for standing by the ending that he wrote. The ones most mad are Jaegerists, and you never got along with them. LeMayo. Exactly. The first page reminds me of the spine thing coming out of Aaron's head when he activates the rumbling. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, I found a way out. Thank goodness. Captain! Boing. We've secured an exit. Good job. Oh, Aaron. So, they managed to dig you out okay. It took some hard work, though. Everyone's safe, thanks to you. But to be honest, that moment when you leaped forward, bawling and running all creepy, I thought, it's all over. There's no way this freak can save us. I was all teary-eyed and sniffling like this and... Is this? Yes, it's hardened. We cut you out of this titan, but it hasn't disappeared. I'd say this is pretty big news. Oh, where's that bottle? I've got it. I happened to drink from this bottle labeled armor, and when I turned into a titan, we found Rod Race's bag, but... Oh. Everything else in the bag, along with the other containers that flew out of it, either were crushed or evaporated. There's nothing left. So it's... No, they could still be somewhere. You used whatever was inside of that bottle, and your titan hardened, something that you were never able to do all this time. You supported the roof, kept it from caving in, and protected us from both the heat and the rocks. Obviously, no one taught you how to do this, yet you created this huge structure in the blink of an eye. It's an absurd thought, but this must be how the walls were made too. In other words, it's now possible to seal the hole in Wall Maria. That makes complete sense, especially seeing how some people in the Discord acted. I feel like we're gonna like the ending. And that's why I'm so kind of like, what's the word? Pedantic. Like, I don't want to be spoiled, because if ever there was a time, like I've made it this far, I want to go in blind. But you know how many times I've had the urge to just check the ending and like, you know, like, ha! But I won't. We took the long way, and our path is littered with the corpses of enemies and comrades. We're poor navigators, but we finally made it to our destination. Recapturing Wall Maria. If we can do that, we'll be able to see what's in the basement at my house. Then again, if that was who my father really was, by the way, well, it's not who your father really was, but it is what you made your father do, but you'll find that out soon enough. By the way, that Titan. Also, can we just appreciate Sasha's words to Eren? To be honest, that moment when you leap forward, bowling and running all creepy, I thought, it's all over. There's no way this freak can save us. So funny. In other words, it's now possible to seal blah blah blah. By the way, that Titan. Oh, Captain, bad news. Please come up here now. Yeah, for now let's work on getting out of here. I gotta say, even for you, your face looks terrible. Eren! And then the hand. Wow, that seems like such good practice. Like, I want to take a photo of myself doing that and then try to draw it that well. Hands are not easy, they say. Okay, so then Eren comes out with Mikasa right behind him. Armin grabs him and pulls him up. Thank goodness, you're both alright? Yeah. What about the Titan? What happened? That happened. Whoa. I thought the world was coming to an end. The ground broke apart, and just when it was all about to collapse, that thing came crawling out. Is that a Titan? Like none we've ever seen. It's about twice the size of the Colossus Titan, and it seems to be extremely hot. All the trees around it are catching fire, and it's ignoring nearby humans. Us, I mean. So it's an abnormal. If it's not being controlled by the will of a former human, then yes, but what happened down there? Just like when Armin reaches for Eren's hand when they collect him from Marley, except it's a lot more positive this time. Looks like a roast chicken. We're going after that Titan. The interior squad could be nearby. Stay on guard. Rattle, rattle, rattle. So I guess that's the horses and the carts. Rattling, rattling. Who's there? Oh, that's Hanj.
So, say we call the Titan power inside the Eren the Progenitor Titan. Only those descended from the race bloodline can use the true power of the Progenitor Titan. However, even if a race gains its power, they'll be controlled by the first king's ideology, which won't let them free humanity from the Titans. Huh, that's really interesting. Bye, Blade. See you. So the first king would call this true peace? What a funny way to look at things. So that means we still have options. If I let that Titan eat me, then Rod Race will go back to being a human. We can still bring back a full Progenitor Titan. But seems that way. If Rod Race turns back into a human, we can successfully restrain him, then undo the king's first brainwashing. That could be a way to save humanity. But are you saying you're prepared to do that? Yes. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Is that girl from Annie's friend or roommate? I feel like this looked a lot more shocking in the anime, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. That's why a lot of the old cartoons had 4 fingers instead of 5. 4 fingers? Do you mean because it's difficult to draw hands? Yes, Hitch. That's Hitch. She's so pretty.
Aaron, I can't let you. We have one other option. Dun dun dun. Do you think, am I overthinking things, or is that kind of symbolic? Like, look how Mikasa, they're here all like small, farther away, and she says, Aaron, I can't let you. And then she's cut off. This little dash means she's cut off by Historia, right? Like on the forefront next to Aaron. Like, do you think this is a little symbolic? Hi, Soru. I'm on chapter 67. So this is the last chapter for today. I'm a bit past on my bedtime. Not the bedtime, but end time. But it's fine. We can still finish. We have one other option. First off, there are a lot of problems with this plan of turning Rod Rice into the progenitor titan. You talk about undoing the brainwashing, but the Race family has apparently tried to do that for decades and failed. And once he gets that power, you won't be able to restrain him if he can alter humanity's memories. We should also assume that there are other factors we can't see from our position. In fact, these circumstances could be the one hope humanity has. The progenitor titan has been taken away from the people who would use it to propagate their ruinous ideas about peace. Wow. Considering Historia was seconds away from eating him earlier, I'm glad she's the one who opposes the idea of having him eaten now. Yeah, but she was gonna eat him because her dad was like mind fucking her. That sounded so bad. But he was like manipulating her really bad. I've told you guys the story 100 times, but it's because it really shows the power of manipulation. And maybe you haven't heard, maybe there's one person that hasn't heard the story. But when I was 16 years old, I dated a guy who was cheating on me, but I couldn't prove it. So I created a fake account and I catfished him into like flirting with a girl online and like saying blah 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 stuff. So I created this girl on Facebook. And then I was chatting to him as this girl and like organizing a meet up and a hookup and whatever. And then I confronted him about it. But I didn't say that I am this girl. I just said that she told me. And then he lied to me saying that it's not true and that this girl's a liar and she's like a compulsive liar and blah 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 blah. And for a split second while he was talking to me in my face like this, I believed him. I believed him that the girl I created was a compulsive liar and that he wasn't flirting with her. This story is hilarious. I always laugh. It is hilarious now. But like he was so, I know. See, Dave hasn't heard the story. So like my point is that this guy, he was a compulsive, manipulative liar. And he was able to get, I don't know. But listen, this is the interesting part. It was only while he was talking to me like this, like he was holding my hands or my arms or something like this and saying to me like, it's not true, blah, 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 blah. And then while I was looking him in the eye, I believed him. I was like, oh my God, how could I believe that bitch? And then he walked away and I was like, wait a minute, I'm the bitch. So my point is, like, some people just have like I don't know, but it's so crazy, right? Your ex, this girl's a liar. Yeah, I believe this lying bitch. Even if it was best for humanity, Historia decides she's gonna live for herself and for her friends and live her life with pride. Since even if it was for the best, letting the first king take over her mind would be the exact opposite of living with pride. Yeah, because that's wrong. Every single person is born into this world as themselves and having any kind of like giving up your freedom to anyone, no matter how good their intentions someone tells you it is, that's wrong. Every single person deserves to live their lives as themselves. That is what it means to be born into this world. Like, when you think about it, it's actually crazy that you were born into this world. Like there's like 100,000 sperms that could have been you, but it was you. And think about it this. I'm gonna give some TMI right now to you, too much information, right? So mute me if you don't want to hear it. It's about baby stuff. So think about this. Like I've been trying to get pregnant for a year, right? And that means if you think about it, because I have been unsuccessful so far, but I've had tests done and everything, so things are a-okay. It's just that it hasn't happened yet because there might be like some reason, right? Sometimes people don't get pregnant for a long time. That's normal. So my point is, there's thousands of possibility people that could have been born 9 months from now, but they weren't. So maybe not this month, maybe next month, maybe 3 months from now, 4 months from now, one specific person is going to be born out of thousands of potential people. So the fact that you are born as you is an absolute crazy miracle, right? Because you could have been 1,000 other people could have been born, and then your mother didn't want to get pregnant again. She maybe just wanted to have one child, right? So my point is, for you to have been born, like, and then to give up your freedom to be someone else, or to give your will, to take on someone else's will and not your own, that is like an insult to life itself. Do you think pregnancy and a child would impact or change your YouTube career? Not much. Not much. But it would impact it somewhat, but I think maybe in a positive way. But like, I mean, I'm only currently streaming 5.5 hours or recording 5.5 hours a day, right? And that is with the baby thing in mind. So right now I'm obviously using that time to learn how to draw, exercise, and blah 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 blah. But eventually that the other time will be used to raise the babies. So it should be fine. It will change Hanku's golfing. Hanku would do less golfing indeed. She's a compulsive liar. You thinking to yourself, good point. She isn't even real. Maybe I should calm down. So yeah, that is kind of what Historia's choice was, a really, really good one. Okay. Continued. In fact, these circumstances could be the one hope humanity has. The progenitor titan has been taken away from the people who would use it to propagate their ruinous ideas about peace. That's right. Your father was trying to save humanity from the first king. So here she means actually because he was forced to do it, the father was forced to do it by future Aaron, she's actually saying future Aaron was trying to save humanity from the first king, right? It's crazy that people try to control or take over other people's lives. At the end, we're all human, so why should any one person be able to take away another one's freedom? Yeah, there's a lot of interesting conversation to be had here about this topic regarding personal freedom. And there's a difference between trying to raise your kids right. Like, let's say your kid wants to stick their finger in a socket, an electric socket. You're gonna stop them. That doesn't mean you're inhibiting their freedom. You're protecting them, right? But all these things have limits. So like I said, there is a lot to discuss around this. But at the end of the day, the main point necessary I was trying to make here to focus on is just that every individual's birth is really, really, really not by religious standards, but by just life standards. It's a miracle that you as an individual were born. So to give up your free will, to give up yourself for someone else, it's like really a slap in the face to life itself. I can go on for days about freedom. Kayla knows. Yeah, it's like a very, very vast topic. Like you can't mention one thing without starting to talk about something else. And like everything hinges upon your beliefs about reality even. And so much. So one day I might try and write an essay about that. But I don't see that. I would need like a week at least of focused effort to write that. It happens a lot to people who are in a relationship and their partner destroys their self-esteem. Yeah, like when you are like Historia, when your mind is at that place where her mind was, she's young, she had like, for some parts of her life, she believed that she didn't deserve to be born, right? So it would be easier to manipulate the mind like that compared to someone else's mind. Your father stole the progenitor Titan from my sister and murdered the Race family, including the women and children, because that was the only option he had. Okay, Historia, that was the only option he had. I guess as far as you know, if you want to save Mikasa, Armin, all of them, then you have to learn how to control this power. Dad. That's right. There's no way someone like Dr. Jaeger would do something like that for no reason. There has to be a way to save humanity without the Race family's blood. That's why he trusted Eren. He trusted you with the key to the basement. The basement? Oh, that? So it's important? Yeah. It finally looks like we can plug the hole in the wall. I think we only have one choice. I guess things have gotten a little easier. I agree with that option too. But are you sure about this, Historia? Unless we have some use for it, we can't let that Titan just stroll around inside the wall. And I don't think we can restrain one of that size. I'm saying we're going to have to kill your dad. Oh, that's a really pretty visual. Eren, I'm sorry. When we were back there, I really did intend to become a Titan and kill you. And not for humanity's sake. It was because I wanted to think my father was right. I didn't want him to hate me. But now I have to say goodbye. It's no good! Get back! You'll be burned to a crisp! Rumble, rumble, rumble. And I asked if this bitch was okay. Yeah, she just like, what the fuck? Mikasa on the background. Give the order to evacuate the civilians nearby! Hurry! It's heading. It can't be. Commander Erwin, it's Squad Levi. They successfully rescued Eren and Historia. Hey! Stop! Can't you hear me? I'm talking to you, stupid! Stop right now! Yeah, you, Rod Race! You tiny old man! I don't see him reacting at all. Back when you called the Titans, did you do anything other than scream? I was at my wit's end. Stop, Titan! He's not reacting. Stop! 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 Levi glaring behind him when he says tiny old man. Oh wait, I didn't see that. Where was it? Stop, you tiny old man. Oh, I see. Oh, that's why he went. I forgot about that. Hilarious. I totally forgot about that. I just thought it was like, it's not working. And then he just goes, stop, stop, stop. Levi, is that you, Erwin? How is everyone? Only Hanj is hurt. Hey, Erwin. Doesn't look too bad. Commander. Well done, all of you. Eren's scream isn't working. I have a long list of things to tell you, but first, what about that Titan? That's Rod Race. I think we need to ask your opinion, Commander. Orvud District. There. It's headed straight for us. did he turn into a Titan like this? Oh yeah, probably because because of how he absorbed, like it was an incomplete transformation. It was weirdly done. Eren used tiny old man and it was super effective. What are you thinking, Eren? You're telling me to keep the citizens here and not to evacuate them? That Titan will be here by dawn. But it's an abnormal. So what if it is? What's up, Mr. I don't bring my girlfriend food.
Well, you're almost finished. Don't you want food later?
No, I'm full now because I had food before. I needed to eat before the manga read along.
What did you have?
The calamari you left me?
Oh, nice. I didn't even see you downstairs. You came down?
Yeah, I did.
Holy shit.
You were talking so much.
Yeah, talking a lot.
Okay, well, I'll ask you later about what, so let me just finish up and then I'll be done.
Okay, cool.
Okay, bye. I'm going downstairs. Are all the cats okay? Okay. It's an abnormal. So what if it is? The target is an abnormal Titan, so it's attracted to areas with higher concentration of humans. This guy is so abnormal that he wouldn't be attracted by a small village. You'd need a place the size of this walled city for him to react. So, if you were to suddenly evacuate the citizens inside the wall Shina, that's where it would be attracted and it'll probably destroy the wall to get to you. Eventually, it would reach the royal capital of Mithras, which has the greatest population density, and humanity would be dealt a ruinous blow. What? In other words, our only option is to take that Titan out here at the wall around Orvud district. And to do that, we need a large population of citizens to act as bait. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that our first duty as soldiers is to protect the lives of the people. We will do everything we can to keep even a single citizen from being killed, even if we do fail to stop the target. Tell the people of the district and the surrounding areas that an emergency evacuation drill is being held. We will make arrangements to move them in or out of Orvud quickly depending on the situation. I guess we have no choice. Me too, Cherry. I miss him too. He was such a great planner. This Titan is bigger than anything we've seen before, but that means it's also a big, slow target. The cannons mounted on top of the wall should be extremely effective against it, but if somehow that still doesn't defeat it, we will have to make full use of the power of the Survey Corps. And then everyone looks at Eren. Dawn. They're waking us up this early in the morning? An evacuation drill? Really? It wouldn't surprise me if a riot broke out today. Yeah, after all, the royal government was just taken over by the military. Sasha, you haven't eaten anything. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just not hungry. For real? Is something wrong with you? I'm not either. It could be because we're killing people left and right until just now. What? A lot's happened, Eren. And to think that this day still isn't over after all of it. I think there's hope if we can just pull through this. But if we mess up, humanity will be forced into history's worst game of hide and seek against that Titan. Why'd that king have to do something so stupid? It's my fault. Sorry, she made a cool entrance. Historia, that equipment you're wearing. Wait, you can't be here. Hey, he's right. You can't take part in this battle. I thought I ordered you to wait in a safe place. What are you thinking? I'm here for a showdown with my own fate. Huh? Captain Levi, you're the one who told me I needed to choose whether to run or fight. Damn it. There's no time for this. It's coming. Dun dun dun. Whoosh. Whoa. It's huge. Those are itty bitty tiny people. And big tree. And it's like, look at its butt. Jeez. Oh my god, I remember what's coming. I don't know if it's going to be now or next time. Oh, next time. Oh my god. The face. I remember I made that face my thumbnail and people were like, you're spoiling the episode. I'm like, what? That was back when I wasn't watching this when the episodes were coming out weekly even, I think. Did I? But still, once the episode's out, a picture is a picture. Like, I can't help it. If I get spoiled by a picture on Twitter, I can't complain. I mean, I can, but it's like, I wouldn't be like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. I'd be like, oh, fuck. But you can't tell someone they're not allowed to post something once it's out. There's obviously limits to that. Like, for example, even manga chapters. People can talk about the manga chapters, and that's why on Twitter it's so cool because they have dedicated hashtags. So you can just mute the hashtag. That's like a convenient or considerate way to go about it. But then people, let's say what happened to me, for example, there was a My Hero Academia spoiler. And I was looking at replies to something completely, it wasn't at all My Hero Academia related. I don't even think it was anime related. And then in the replies, some big YouTuber put a huge manga spoiler for My Hero Academia. Like, that's inconsiderate. I can't tell them they're not allowed to, technically, because once it's out, but still it's inconsiderate. So, I don't know. The episode had aired already. Was I watching season 3 live, like, weekly? I don't remember. But still, I only ever posted my reaction a couple of hours after the episode came out. With Attack on Titan, that's usually how I go about it. So, I don't know. I don't think a picture is that spoilery. It was just the face. Like, really? You watched season 3 part 2 live, but not part 1. Cool. And this part, was it in part 1? Or part 2? This is part 1, I think. I don't remember. Well, some people complain just for the sake to complain. Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, I put the chat in the wrong place again. Part 1, yeah. Part 2 is the return to Shiga and Shina arc. So I wasn't even watching it live when people complained that my thumbnail was spoilery. Anyway, as always, I really enjoyed the manga read along. I always do once I do it. It's just the getting to the doing it part, like the sitting down, starting to record, starting the first chapter. Like, in my head, it always seems so much easier to just start playing a game. But then once I start reading and we start chatting, like, it's so fun. So I will do the next manga read along on this Friday. So that'll be chapter 68, 69, and 70. So Sotos, you're going to want to be here definitely because it's chapter 69. I'm kidding. So yeah, that's going to be this Friday after Gintama. But maybe, hear me out. I could do it on Thursday and do like games at the start of the stream and manga at the end. Because I still haven't... Probably I'm going to replace Naruto with JoJo's first, and then after that I'll replace it with something else. So yeah, it might be Thursday or Friday. So just keep an eye on the Discord chat for an update. Or, just check my schedule around the time of the the stream on Thursday. So I start my streams at 4:30 p.m. South African Standard Time. So you can just check on the day. What did she say she was going to do? Blah, blah, blah. So that Friday is Genshin 3.3 live stream also. Which Friday? Oh, this Friday? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So then probably I'm going to do manga here then. Okay, so let's just move that. Manga on Friday. I mean, manga on Thursday after games. And then Friday, I'll probably do the live stream first. The Genshin live stream first. React to that. And then Genshin 3.3 live. Okay, so there, that's sorted out. You might want to do Gintama first. Why? I don't think William would mind if he's here for the night. Should be fine. Okay, but let me just end the video. Thank you for sticking around, and to those who are here live and to those who are watching it after, please feel free to share your comments and make sure to thumbs up the video.